back. I don't know if we can top our first guest, but we'll try.
But happy
Amy-
birthday.
I'm still speechless. Welcome, ladies. So nice to have
Kelly
you
Payton,
here
Amy
today.
Grimes with us, going to tell us about a flood donation drive that began today, or begins today.
Yes, it begins today.
Yeah.
It started, we kind of brainstormed last week, and everyone still wants to help, and the work is definitely not over.
That's for sure.
Yes, so Stat Home Health, Amy with Riverside, or Riverside Hospital altogether, the Lakes District Family Dentistry, and Inside Audio Video, we are banding together and doing a school supply drive, because so many of those families, when they were evacuating, they weren't worrying about, oh, let me grab my backpack with the school supplies. They were worrying about getting their families out.
sure.
All this happened as we were going back to school.
Absolutely.
That's right. It happened on a Saturday, and the flood. Well, the flood happened on a Saturday. The kids were supposed to start school back on Monday, so it
And
was
you have
pretty quickly.
seen firsthand.
Yes, and
the
we
damage
actually
done to
worked
some of
on
these
a
schools.
school.
Yeah.
So this is kind of our continuation of making sure that we're not forgetting those who were affected in the flood. And Riverside's excited to team with Stat Home Health and then the others to continue the give back process, not only for the students but the teachers as well. They lost everything.
Kelly, what do we need to bring?
Well, anything
What can
that's
we
on,
bring?
like if you're a parent, anything that's on your kids' back to school list, notebooks, crayons, loose leaf binders, loose leaf paper, anything that you can think of, even backpacks. If you are doing your school supply shopping, or if you still have, sometimes parents are still having to go and get more school supplies, pick up some extras.
Absolutely.
And we have 4 drop locations that are very convenient. We have Tamp and Grind downtown. We have South Bank CrossFit, CrossFit South Bank, Stat Home Health, and
Right.
the UPS store on Jackson Street. So there's
Many
4
locations.
Many. We want to make it
Oh, yeah.
as easy
All
as
around town, eh?
That's right.
absolutely.
And also the teacher supplies, teacher room, I guess furniture or anything that you would think of that's in a classroom. It's all gone.
You know,
So anything.
most teachers spend a lot of money out of pocket to prepare for their children. So that is that's a great idea about including the teachers
Right.
in the school supplies.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
when you go into a classroom that's been flooded, those weeks leading up to school, that's where the teachers have been spending every
Exactly.
ounce
Getting
of
that
their
classroom
time.
ready.
Right.
Absolutely.
Libraries, classrooms, anything that you can think of to get that school back on its feet.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
just as an
wonderful.
example, Dutchtown High School, they were not affected. So they are now going to school from 6:30 in the morning until noon. And then St. Amant High School is going from 12:30
Yeah,
to
I've heard
5
about that.
p.m.
They're doing some of that.
So,
That's out.
and another one, Lake Elementary, they're K through 8, they're at 3 different schools. So imagine if you have 3 kids at Lake Elementary and you're having to bus them and, now you're having to
They've
get
had to
school
do all
supplies.
this improvising at the last minute.
Yeah. And Ascension's
Planning.
Parish starts back to school today.
Okay.
And I believe Livingston starts back on the 12th of September. So that's why we're doing the drive all week. So we're asking people to do what they can.
And the very basics, and from the pencils to the paper, to the getting probably the borders for the teachers for their classroom,
Right.
chalkboards.
Absolutely.
Probably chalkboards as well.
Yeah, we took down many of those dry erase boards
Did you?
Did you?
last week.
Well,
Yeah.
sure.
And Kelly, the drive will run through Friday?
The drive will run until Friday,
And then
yes.
they'll take this down?
We're going to take it down either Monday or Tuesday, depending upon our transport.
Organization.
Yeah, or
It'll still be worked out.
absolutely. But we wanted to give everyone a full week
Yeah.
because the students are still going to need it. Even though they're starting today in Ascension, they're still going to need lots of supplies.
great
the
idea.
teachers. Yeah.
Well, Richard Oates has a huge truck with a trailer, so I know
We
he's
loaded that up. We did. We loaded it to the brim, and Richard actually brought it himself.
He did.
Put him back to work?
We put him to work.
And what's so beautiful about your story is after when you filled up the truck and the trailer, you had extras. So he brought it then to the Trinity Baptist where they're doing another Noah's Ark for
Yeah.
the efforts. So that's wonderful, reaching out and giving to the community.
Running out of time real quick. Again, those drop-off locations, Kelly? any?
Drop off is Stat Home Health on Yorktown, the UPS store on Jackson Street, CrossFit South Bank, and Tamp and Grind. And they're all open different hours and
All week long.
all week long. And CrossFit is open on the weekends, so is Tamp and Grind and UPS store. So pick up some supplies
Great
and
idea.
donate.
Amy, Kelly,
Sure
thank
will.
you.
Thank
Thanks
y'all
for
for
coming.
being with us this
Thank you.
morning.
More to come. We're going to visit with the LSUA soccer team in just a second.